Okay, hello world. Today is Friday, July 31st. We're here at Larson Training Centers, and we're going to be doing our weekly memorization prestidigitation. Is anybody here doing prestidigitation this week? You look confused, Thomas. Magic. Sleight of hand. Okay, so we're just doing memorization. Great. And let's see, we have one new person this week. Kylan? Okay, you're ready for yours? Good. Okay, so Michael, is there anything you'd like to come up and say about the importance of memorizing things?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, didn't want to put you on the spot, but I guess we sort of did.
I just had a second to peruse this book.
Okay. Well, any of you that's gone through religious training knows a great part of religious training is reciting.
You got to stand over here in front of the camera.
Excuse me.
Back a little bit.
Am I okay now? My bald head's showing up pretty good.
You got to look up, look in the camera.
There I am. Look like Mussolini.
Right, but he didn't smile very much.
Is that good? That good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you repeat things over and over again. They become part of you. But you want to repeat good things, smart things over and over again. Now, you know, after the religious training that we Catholics got, making confession, going through confirmation, it becomes such a part of you to never think about it. And so the way that you govern your life actually is through that recitation over and over again. Lots of times, you know, when you see the Jews at the Wailing Wall or the Muslims, they're reciting, right? Those prayers over and over and over again. What it does is shapes and forms a reality for good or bad. It's important, okay, what reality you choose when you do these recitations. And I'm looking through these things and they're very, very good. The recitations that I would be for were basic, those who promote an open, liberal mind, a mind that thinks, one that frees you, that unshackles you from a lot of the wrong thinking that is out there. And we know there's a lot of wrong thinking out there. If it was right thinking, our country wouldn't be in such a mess that it is. Racism, bigotry, a corrupt Wall Street, a political system that doesn't pay attention to us, but gives lip service, but only takes care of the wealthy. Those things have got to change. So I can tell you that recitation's good. Learn the good stuff, but think about it. Keep an open mind. Free yourself from prejudices, from old thoughts. We're all victims of our religion, the families that we had, the city streets that we grew up in. I grew up in the mean streets of New York as an Italian American. And the only way I escaped that, I joined the United States Marine Corps. Now, that was a real mean organization. But
We have a Marine over there.
fine. Semper Fi, buddy. And so we recited, didn't we? Day and night. This is my rifle. This is my gun. I don't want to say the rest because he's going to laugh. But remember the general orders. Day and night, they had these general orders. There's about a dozen of them that had to recite over and over again so that we knew automatically what to do, okay, upon taking a post where we were Marines concerned. And certainly with the Marine Corps history, it went on and on about our battles, beginning in Tripoli, Belleau Woods, into Korea, and then into my time, into Vietnam. But even those things, I think you'll agree, we got to detach ourselves sometimes and rethink things over. A lot of our people have been wasted in unnecessary wars. And if you look at the people that are wasted, it's the working class, it's the poor, it's the underprivileged. I was part of that group. I escaped it by luck and determination. You can do it as long as the will's there. So memorize the good stuff, but think about it, keep an open mind, and own yourself. Don't let anybody else ever own you. Don't let any system make you think other than what you know to be the truth. And you'll know it's true when it feels right and there's peace. I really have much more to say.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
I'll see you when it's
Okay, you want to watch Jesse do his thing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we're going to get started. Phyllis, are you ready?
Yes.
Who is doing the 3. Rachel. Okay, good. All right, let's get going.
Quiet on the set. 3, 2, 1.
My name is Jesse Stephens. This is my 13th week at Larson Training Centers, and I will be reciting The Road Not Taken. 2 roads diverged in Yellowwood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, to where it bent in the... No. Okay,
Quiet on the set. 3, 2.
it's going a little too fast.
Yeah,
All right.
slow down.
The Road Not Taken. 2 roads diverged in the Yellowwood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps a better claim, because it was grassy and one where,
So,
though as for that, the passing there had one of them really about the same. Both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on the way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. 2 roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
good job.
Next.
Okay, good job.
Quiet on the set. 3, 2.
Hi, my name is Julia Suka French. This is my 9th week at Larson Training Centers in Las Vegas. I will be reciting If. If you can keep your head while all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself while all men doubt you, but give allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not grow tired of waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and don't look too good or talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thought your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those 2 imposters just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to set a trap for fools, or watch the things you've given your life to broken, scoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can heap all your winnings and risk it in one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again at your beginnings and not breathe a word of your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they're gone and hold on when there's nothing in you except for the will to tell them, hold on. If you can speak to crowds and not lose your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose that common touch.
Neither.
Thank you. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, and all men count, but none too much. If you can fill one unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of the distance run, yours is the earth and all that's in it. And what's more, you'll be a man, my son.
Good job.
Thanks.
Good job.
Next.
Okay. Thomas.
Hello, I'm Tom Rossnagel.
Quiet on the set.
I'm Tom Rossnagel. This is my 4th week at Larson.
Gotta wait for Rachel.
Quiet on the set. 3, 2.
This is Tom Rossnagel, and I'm the fourth week at Larson, and I'm reciting a smile. Let the others cheer the winning man. There's one I hold worthwhile. 'Tis he who does the best he can and loses with a smile. Beaten he is, but not to stay. Down with the rank and file. That man will win another day, some other day, who loses with a smile.
Good job. Suzanne, looks like you're ready.
Quiet on set. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Suzanne. This is my first week back to Larson Training Center. This is going to be my second attempt. I'll probably be reading most of it. And I'm reciting, how do I love thee? How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach. When feeling out of sight for the ends of being an ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need, by sun and candlelight. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with the passion put to use in mild grace and with my childhood's faith. I love thee with a love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears in all my life. And if God choose, I love thee better after death.
Good job.
Does anyone else know this?
Okay, who's next? No? Okay, good. Okay, okay.
He almost adjusted it for you. I said,
Huh?
he was going to adjust it. I said, no.
Oh, yeah. There, how's that? Good.
Quiet on set. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Ernesto Carpio, and I'm going to recite 2 poems. And this is my second week here. And the first poem is entitled The Red Wheelbarrow by William Carlos Williams from 1883 to 1963. And it goes like this. So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow glazed with rainwater beside the white chickens.
Good.
That was just one of them.
I know, I'm gonna go around this way, because I want to get that set up. Hello, world.
And the second poem to recite is The Purple Cow. And that's written by Gillette Burgess from 1866 to 1951. And it says, I hope to see, I never want to see a purple cow. I never saw a purple cow. I hope to never see one. But I can tell you anyhow, I'd rather see than be one. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tamika Lewis. Oh, sorry.
Quiet on set. 3, 2, 1.
My name is Tamika Lewis. This is my 8th week here at Larson Training Centers, and I will be attempting the beginning of the tiger and reading the rest. The tiger. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. What a mortal hand or eye could fear thy frame thy fearful symmetry. In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp, dare its deadly terrors clasp? When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry?
Good. Okay, so you get a book.
Quiet on the set. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Kyle Cunder. This is my fourth day at Larson Training Center. And today I'll be reciting the red wheelbarrow and the purple cow. So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow, glazed with rainwater beside the white chickens. The purple cow. I never saw a purple cow. I never hope to see one. But I can tell you anyhow, I'd rather see than be one.
Good job. Now, you know this is live for the whole world, right? On YouTube? Did you know that? Did you know that? Phyllis, ask him if he understands.
I know.
So good job. Okay, who do we have? Duane, Deshawn, or Superstar? Which one are you doing this week? Oh.
Quiet on the set.
3, 2, 1.
Cut, wait, hold it. It's 3.
Okay, hold on.
Quiet on the set.
3.
Hello, my name is Rachel Sin, and this is my 10th week here at Larson, and today I'll be reading If. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about. Don't deal in lies or being hated. Don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knives to have a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again at your beginning and never breathe a word about your loss, if you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on, if you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can feel the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
Good job. So we got a couple more people, right? Robert's ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
item is set.
3,
My name is Deshawn Glenn, and this is my 5th week at Larson Training Center, and I will be reading How Do I Love Thee? Let Me Count the Ways. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth, breadth, and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight, for the ends of being and the ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day, the most quiet needed by sun and candlelight. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with the passion put to use in my old grief and my old childhood's faith. I love thee with the love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smile, tears of all my life. And if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death.
Okay, hold on. Now, do you remember who wrote that?
No.
Okay.
Let's
Does anybody remember who wrote that?
Robert Barrett Browning.
Who is her husband?
Robert.
Robert Browning.
Not Robert Barrett.
Robert Browning.
It's from Haiti.
Robert
Okay,
Browning.
Robert Brown, right. So she wrote that for him. Okay, good. Let's see, I think we have 3 people, right? Oh, 4. 4. Because Tellis is going to do his farewell to Larson.
Item is set.
3, 2,
Hi, my name is Robert Bigham. This is my 8th week at Larson Training Center. I'll be reciting and reading The Tiger. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. What mortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? And what distance deeper skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he expire? What the hand dare size? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the screws of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain? And the furnace was thy brain. What the emerald, what did grasp? Dare as daily tears clashed. When the stars threw down their tears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made thee, lamb, make thee, tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night? What mortal hand or eye dare feign thy fearful symmetry?
Good job.
What's the question? No questions?
No.
I know the story.
No, it's good. Tom and Robert, you guys want to start doing that? And Duane, when you're done. Okay. Wait, Duane and, oh, we've got Duane, Tellis, and Tom.
I kind of want to listen to Duane.
Just remember to breathe.
Now, we just figure that out.
What item is set.
3, 2,
My name is Duane Floyd. This is my 8th week at Larson. I'm gonna try to remember some of Tiger, Tiger, and read some. Tiger, Tiger. Tiger, Tiger. Who we? I don't know. Tiger, Tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. Where the mortal hands or eyes could frame the fearful symmetry. Was distance, deep, or sky, burn the fire of the eye? On what wing dare he aspire? What the hand dread sees the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinew of the heart? And when the heart began to beat? What dread hand and what dread feet? What the hammer? What the chain? And what what furnace? What the brain? What the anvil? And what's dread grasp? There in death. Terrors claps. And when the stars throw down their spears and water heavens with their tears, did he smile? He works to see. Did he who made the lamb make thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. What immortal hands or eye dare frame the fearful symmetry?
Good job. You got almost all of those words right. Yeah. Okay, remember, Duane, you're volunteering over here, right?
Yeah, I'm still putting this up.
Okay. What?
Quiet on a set.
3, 2.
I am Thomas Ward. This is my 7th week at Larson Training Centers, and I will be reading How Do I Love Thee? Let Me Count the Ways. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the breath, depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight. For the ends of being in thy ideal grace, I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need. By sun and candlelight, I love thee freely. As men strive for right, I love thee purely. As they turn from praise, I love thee with the passion put to use. In my old griefs and with my childhood's faith, I love thee with a love I seem to lose. Without my lost saints, I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life. And if God chose, I shall but love thee better after a death.
Tell us. So let me just say that before you start. Okay, so this is a historic moment, not stork, historic event. Tellis has a couple more days here, and he's moving back to Connecticut, and you'll be expiring at Casa Grande after how many months? 7?
Yes.
7 months of a violation for getting back 15 minutes late, right?
It's about 30, but.
Okay,
close
30
enough
minutes
to go to
late
work.
on parole. And so this is the thing, but his loss is our gain because he came back and has been instrumental in getting Ciaututti to be the nation's monthly Italian-American magazine. There is no other magazine like that. It's okay. You can. When Keith started this back in February, when we were doing La Voce, we didn't even have a magazine. So Keith started before we even did one, right, Keith? And it's come a long way in the last 6 months. And when Keith and I were starting this thing, it was the only way this magazine is going to work is if we sell advertising. And I think in the August issue, I think we had 60 advertisers.
I counted mine up today. I had 43.
43 that you did. So that's about right because there's a lot of distributors. So because of that, that's why we have the only national monthly Italian-American magazine. So Tellis is going to be leaving us on Tuesday, or Monday's his last day.
Yes.
And heading back to Connecticut, where he'll work with the people in Connecticut that we ship the magazine to, make sure that's solid. Then go next door to Providence, Rhode Island, make sure that's going. And then focus on New York, Western New York, Philadelphia, basically the East Coast while keeping other things going. So It's also historic because Tellis was in the very first class at this school, starting in 2013. And he went through and graduated. And again, because of a parole violation, he ended up going back to Casa Grande, and Lieutenant Scally let you come here, right? And then Suzanne almost screwed that up. But that's another story.
Yes.
So, but Suzanne is back. And she's out of Casa Grande. So that's good. So it's historic that we have somebody here today who was in the first class and they graduated. And now he's with the most current class, who some will be graduating soon. And we'll be in Connecticut. He'll still be part of the school, but we'll be in Connecticut when we hope to go to the next chapter, which will be in the next few weeks, hopefully, knock on wood, of having a campus inside the prison at Casa Grande. And then after that, inside the prison at Southern Desert. So Tellis was good in the beginning about taking memorization seriously. He stuck with it. And so you're doing something today that you had memorized a year ago.
Yeah, I got a couple things I'm going to do.
Okay, good. So without any further ado, come on up, Tellis. So I just want you to know we appreciate everything that you've done. And, happy trails. I'm glad you're going to still be part of the team. And thank you.
Thank you. Like you said, my name is Tellis Boutwell, and he said going back to Connecticut. Actually, I'm a native Vegan. I've been in Vegas for 55 years, and this will be the first time I'm ever leaving to go to another state. So it's quite exciting for me. I was in the first graduating class of Larson Academy back in 2013. I had never turned on a computer before in my whole life. I built houses and swung hammers and did construction my whole life. And I remember the first time that Mr. Bevilacqua, the director, had come to Casa Grande and gave his proposal to Turning Point class about the people that he wanted to be in the class. And I approached him and told him, look, I've never even turned on a computer. I've never typed before. Would you take somebody like me? And he said, you are the person that I want. And so I started out, when I walked in, I started typing 6 words a minute. And right now I'm up to about 47, 48 on an average. I do have only 9 fingers, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. A lot of you people are very lucky, because when I had first started over here, when we did memorization, we had a test on it every week, and we actually had to write out the poem. And we had to put down the name of the person who had written the poem, the date that the poem was written, and there was competition in the class. Saul and I were the two that were always going at it to see who can do the best. And it got down to the point of punctuation to decide who was the winner for that week. The school, for me, I still have a long way to go. It seems like the more that I do, the more that I need to learn. And it's kind of fun every day that now that I have a road that I'm on, all the different little things that are on that road that you see along the journey. And I'm talking about the computer. I'm talking about learning and things in life that are worthy of my attention and my sobriety. So I want to thank you. I've come a long way. Thank you. I'm excited about leaving. It's new for me. It's going to be a new life. Not a new road, but a new life that I'm on. So there's a poem that I had to learn back when I was incarcerated in the Nevada Department of Corrections. And it was for a different program, but I have been thinking about putting a twist on it for me leaving Larson. And it kind of goes like this. Larson Training Centers is a fountain of knowledge for the open mind that seeks positive change. We make a conscious choice to step through that doors of change. And our first step towards success is our choice and commitment to be here. There is nothing that we cannot accomplish. We have started fresh. We realize that through our love for life and success, that we can overcome our trials and tribulations. We can be successful and grasp the concept of right living from being in a healthy teaching environment. Where we once felt despair, we now share hope. Where we once acted weak, we now display courage. And in order to embrace ourselves, we must approach these challenges with open minds, open hearts, and trust the process. We can gain peace of mind and serenity. We can hold our heads high with the inner glow of victory, because it is a new start. It's a new day, and it's ours. Let's take it together, because we are all for one and one for all, our brothers of Larson Training Centers. So I have learned more than one poem since I've been here. I actually learned quite a few. One has stuck with me. It's kind of like my trademark poem. Maybe I'm a softie and an old sentimental fool. I don't know. But it's by Ben Jonson. And it's a song to Cecilia. Just drink to thee only with thine eyes, and I will pledge with mine. Or put a kiss but in a cup, and I'll not look for wine. The thirst that from the soul doth rise, doth ask a drink divine. But that eye of Jove's nectared sup, I would not change for thine. I sent thee late a rosy wreath, not so much honoring thee, as giving it a hope that there it could not withered be. But thou thereon didst only breathe and sent it back to me, since when it grows and smells, I swear, not of itself, but thee.
Would you like to do the sign off? Your final sign off?
Thank you, world, for joining us for our weekly memorization, and ciao tutti.